What's up, everybody? Hey, what's up? What's up? Man, good to see you guys. What's going on? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Hanging out, waiting for some good news, like me. Yes. Yeah, what's up? Man, good to see you. Good to see you, friends. Good to see you. What's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up, KFN Army? How are you guys feeling today? Cheers. Cheers. Good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is. Welcome. We dropped a couple edits. We haven't been live in a few days. And you know what? I had a moment. I thought maybe I could go live for a minute and just shout at you guys, say what's up, and be like, yo, yo. It's good to see you. Cheers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, night, all the things. I feel like we should hit some hotkeys or something. Normally we run a bunch of things. We hit hotkeys and we roll intros and whatnot. But I'm just going to say hey to you guys for a minute. I'm just going to say hey. I feel like the camera's messed up. I feel like it's over here. It's I don't know. Okay. Hey, what's up? Veteran, you, my man, veteran, you made it. Veteran got it first. You win. Veteran, you win. Cheers. What's up, veteran? Jake, my boy. Jake, Adam, Nick. What's up? Corey, Ziegelman, Quincy, Steven. What's up, Steven? My man, what's up? How are you? Thanks for the share earlier, Steven. I appreciate your kind words, man. That was nice. Well, that was nice. San, what's up? Block, Mason, hello. Dazam, ayo. Ray Rodriguez, what's up, KFN? Chris, my boy, what's up? John, what is up? Diane, Crypto, Crandall, John Pierce, what's up? What's up? How was your Thanksgiving weekend? How was your Thanksgiving? How was everything? Tell me more. Tell me everything. What do I think about Ethereum? Andre says, can you also tell me what you think about Ethereum? Yes, I love Ethereum. That's a root, right? Or is it a tea? Have you had that tea? Hey, KFN and all. What's up? What's up, Steven? Again, cheers. Mr. Pace, what's up? Beth Madden, cheers to you. Hey, Mario, what's up? Kung Fun Fu? Funny stuff. Well, good times, great oldies. Hey, what's up? Stacking Zerps, Bill Gould, what's up? Still full from Thanksgiving? Man, you stuffed yourself then. Dude, you stuffed yourself. What's up, everybody? Zammy, what's up? Brian, GS, hey, hope you're doing better. Thanks. Looking and sounding better? Gee, thank you so much. I don't feel that much better, but I do now. Now that you said that, I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Nick. What's up? Grind, my boy. James, what is up, man? Malpass, what's going on? Camo, ammo, new money. Hey, let's say hey to everyone. Everyone in the room, what's up? Cheers. What's up, Foo? Not much. I'm not a fiduciary. That's right. Thanks for reminding me. We should probably roll that bad boy. Let's roll let's roll the warning. We don't have to roll the intro. I feel like we should no, let's not roll the intro. Let's just roll the warning. 2 seconds of it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not offering financial advice. I'm looking at information and reviewing it with you. Also, before we get looking at information, looking at it with you, smash the like button, smash the bells, hit subscribe, all those other things. What's with this screen? Is this screen better? This screen's pretty chill. This screen's kind of chill. Well, I came on it and we were looking at the candlesticks in Binance. Candlesticks in Binance looked really good. Their turnaround, they're green. They're green, but really, let's talk bigger. Let's talk bigger than this. Real concepts. I got a bunch of comments on my last videos I dropped. I dropped the videos. If you guys haven't watched them, the links in the description for the videos I put up talking about some prices on XRP, talking about 589 in review. All the good things, all the good things. Hey, what's up, KFN and everyone? Hello room. Hello, KFN Army. Nerdy, I've also been away. My mom fell. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's scary. It's scary when your parents, you start to recognize their mortality, and we all have that. It's real stuff, man. Real talk. Sorry to hear that. Life's very short. Life's ephemeral. You gotta spend time with the people you love, and spend your time wisely. Oh, thank you, Dazam. I appreciate it so much. Absolutely have at least half of the energy back. Thank you so much. What's up, Dazam? Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's hit a hotkey for Dazam's super chat. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have XRP Moon. XRP Moon. XRP. That was awesome. I hit the mic right at the wrong time. So it. Larry, Las Vegas, thank you so much. Oh man, I missed turning the mic on just in time to catch it. Positive energy for me. I heard it. Thank you so much, Larry. I really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. Let's hit another hotkey for Larry. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's do it. Let's do the longer XRP investor blast off. This key just gets me going. It just makes me feel good. Let's hit this for Larry and just to Zam and everyone. For everyone. Let's do it for everyone. Woo. Woo, man. Today was a good day, but also a really challenging day. Really challenging day. You got to recognize, first off, I changed it away from the screen because, I came live and the candlesticks were all green. We were running up, and I switched off because we just started to drop. I came live really to talk about just review of what's happening. There's a lot of good comments coming out right now. We're in this really tight pinch space. We're in this really closed. We're in like the last 5 weeks of the year, and people are starting to really realize, oh, Dean, thank you so much, man. Dean, I really appreciate it, bro. Did it hit the bell yet? I don't think it did. There it goes.
Thanks for putting the time in for us.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you, Dean. I really appreciate it. No, thank you for putting the time in as well, because it really takes all of us being here. We all have to really care and put the time in and be up to date. It really is. It takes a team, and it's really I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Dean, thanks, man. But it's really great to see all the things we've been talking about coming to fruition. I know that the price of XRP is not that high per se, but if you look at the price of XRP against BTC, how many Satoshis it is, when you look at how much market dominance it's swallowed up, how much of the market is swallowed, and it's just really good, guys. It's really good, guys. It feels good. And a lot of challenging things are happening right now out there. I get it, but I think it's still worth celebrating where we are and recognizing that things are looking good, even though the prices are super down right now. I understand. People are saying game over. I keep seeing people saying like, oh, and we're in this tight squeeze of 5 weeks near the end of the year. People are really starting to realize like something might not happen right now. It might not happen this week. And that's kind of what we've been saying for a minute. But again, that's okay. It's not the biggest deal if come end of year we still are near these prices or finding a bottom. It's hard to say. I had a really good comment that I actually wanted to kind of almost do a whole video about, but to summarize it, too long, didn't read. The idea basically that he dropped was that it's too expensive. Proof of work is just too expensive for us really to support any type of really high numbers for Bitcoin and proof of work. And I thought, you know what, that is actually a really solid point. And I was talking to someone the other day, I forget who DM'd me, and we were chatting about BTC and if it was worth picking up a whole Bitcoin. And I was really thinking about this and really thinking about proof of work and what that means moving forward. There's a couple assumptions about how expensive power is and if that changes, et cetera, et cetera. But for the most part, proof of work is such a failed algorithm that you can really recognize and understand what we've been saying for a long time now. And people are kind of, I think, maybe angry that they maybe didn't know about XRP sooner, or maybe they're just now realizing the potential of it. And sure, it is 15% down. If we look at it right now, it's 15% down in the day. I get it. But look at the difference of only 50 billion. I think it's actually 51 billion now. We put up a tweet yesterday night that was like 50 billion coming. I'm coming for you, Bitcoin. And XRP is at 34 cents, but still gaining the market on Bitcoin higher. It's like more Satoshis than it's ever been. And that's really interesting to look at. I saw something about how Bitcoin is likely to drop further. People are speculating it drops almost to $1,000 maybe, and what that would mean if people are buying it, if the proof of work algorithm can be fixed, if they can offer the second, the off-chain scaling solution in time for it to actually be salvageable. I think all that's almost irrelevant at this point, because we recognize, Vitalik's shifting his interest to proof of stake, partial proof of stake, moving away from proof of work. XRP, again, is neither proof of stake nor proof of work. The Ripple consensus protocol is unique unto itself. We talk about that often and how they achieve consensus without the same state, and it's very interesting. It's unique to itself. It's very efficient, very cost effective. So people are still thinking like we should be looking at this price wise, but I don't know if we should be looking at it price wise. Maybe we should just be looking at, at the start of the year, like at the start of the year, and I'm gonna look at this. And kind of just bounce around through this idea that at the start of the year, the total market was, $800 billion. We thought it was going to go to $1 trillion. It kind of came close, but right now we're at 130 billion. So 130 billion and falling. People are saying that we might see 3,000 or $1,500 Bitcoin. It's hard to say. The whole Bitcoin Cash fork debacle, it really kind of highlighted some of the failures of proof of work and forking proof of work algorithms and what that means for, valuable tokens. It's a mess. It's a mess. And you have to recognize that anyone looking at this space obviously can see what a mess it is, other than I think the fact that you have all these partners pairing with and using, XRP and I think even partially XLM. You gotta recognize, how commercial solutions are being paired with some cryptocurrencies, but not others. And the ones that are again solving these solutions are not the proof of work algorithms. I think that's important to recognize. And so I'm gonna try to catch up with some of your comments here and see what you guys are saying. And then we have some comments from the video that I wanted to look at that are pretty good. Some of them are pretty straight like XRP haters, but I thought it'd be fun to look at them anyway. So let's chat. Let's chat about it. Steven says Q1. That's what I think people have kind of started to come to a general conclusion that Q1 looks like a better launch date, a more likely, maybe. Anything can happen anytime. I think that's still a possibility to recognize that, we could see a lot of utility. We could see a lot of, volume. XRP move! All the hotkeys. Just hit all the hotkeys. Whoa. But it's at 38 cents right now. So it kind of upsets people when you keep talking about how it's going to go up and it keeps going down. And even if you explain how it's because Bitcoin went down, it doesn't really matter because it's still 38 cents. So, it's tough. It's tough. I get it. It's a tough world out there. So people are still, I think, saying $10 end of year. I saw an article came out today talking about XRP $10 end of year. I don't have a problem with $10 in 5 weeks. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to turn it down. But I do agree with, I think someone put up a comment that was just recognizing the, intent of some of these headlines aren't to really inform us of anything. They're just to kind of draw us in and get us to click on them. And maybe that's what happens. And that's, I think, that's been going on for a while now. All the crypto drama on BTC crashing, BCH is the most part done, maybe. And how are you guys all playing it out? I'm the only person hodling. I think this is what is so great about just doing research and understanding the technology and realizing, like, that's what we've been saying for a long time. BTC is not as efficient. It doesn't work. BCH, I was actually kind of a BCH supporter myself up until this last fork that really just makes a mess of the whole thing. I don't really have any big positions in BCH anymore. I got out and I'm kind of just feeling like, I don't know what's going to happen with that. So Bitcoin, I don't know. Bitcoin Cash, I don't know. But yeah, XRP, I'm hodling happily. And honestly, if I didn't have this, I have like to move now and look for a new place. Other than that, I would be buying more XRP probably. No, definitely I would be. And so I think it's interesting to look at that we've been right, but just not as right as maybe we want to be. Sure, we've been right. The price is 38 cents right. So, even if we've been correct about a lot of things, the price has not really reflected our success yet. If XRP isn't at 589 on January 1st, I'm selling everything, says GS. Dude, don't do it, bro. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Do whatever you want. I'm sure you can buy back in or later once it goes up, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe you'll never get back in and you'll just miss out. Maybe there's I don't know. Solar power could fix the problem. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Coin Collector's talking about how I was referencing the proof of work failure. The algorithms of proof of work, again, aren't efficient enough for the price to go up that high because we're not going to put that much money into mining, these coins. So I do recognize that there is a little bit of assumption about the cost of power, and it could be fixed if they wanted to fix it. Coin Collectors, again, you're right. You're right. They could fix it, but I don't think so, bro. It's pretty expensive. Proof of work's not really the most efficient. It's really expensive. I don't think they're going to fix it. Refresh my coin market cap. Is it better now? Yeah, people were saying literally that they're excited to see $1. Like, people are recognizing that they want to see $1 end of year, and that'd be strong. And you got to recognize that there's a couple different ways we could see $1. If Bitcoin comes back up and we just see $1 because Bitcoin's price moves, that's cool, no big deal. If we see $1 and Bitcoin's still at 3K, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be legit awesome. If we're headed towards $1 and Bitcoin's still dropping, that's gonna be really strong, really solid. So there's a couple different ways that XRP will start to gain momentum and price again. There's a couple different ways that Bitcoin could gain momentum and price again. And people are, again, trying to speculate about this pinch of 5 weeks near end of year. What could really happen? Are we going to see another bull run? And I'm starting to put my probability in the camp of no. I'm starting to put my probability in the camp of not going to see a bull run just because so many people are expecting it to happen. But that is not really a rule. There's no rules out here. It could happen. Anything could be switched at some point right now. I could be wrong. I could be proved wrong. We could switch back to the screen and something could be happening. It's that quick. It's that quick that something could change. But I did see a couple of comments that I thought were interesting. Yeah, exactly. Sophie, you're right. XRP was not created for us. We're not really doing much with it other than just hodling it. We're just along for the ride. I think that's true. That's true 100%. So I saw this tweet, and I'm going to just bounce on this tweet idea for a second. It talks about, without going too much into it, here's the real visual representation of the main differences. And you guys can't see this. You guys can't see it. You don't need to see it. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to see but the blue skies of success behind us, behind me, in front of you. So without going into too much of a visual description here, without going into the visuals, this is what we're seeing here. Ripple cryptocurrency is live with financial firms using XRapid. Bitcoin is a speculative asset that is killing the planet. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna make any big, just generalized assumptions about what we should be backing here. But no, wait. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm gonna hit the XRP moon. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the XRP moon. Nobody's really like, hey, thanks Jamie for subscribing. Thank you so much. When I first started paying attention to Bitcoin, I really thought it was going to like take over and change the world and work really well. But you got to recognize at some point in time, Bitcoin right now is not doing a lot. And I don't think it's even been approved by the SEC. I don't think that it's very good that we have all the miners in China, 80% of them running. There's a lot of challenges with Bitcoin. There's a lot of challenge with it. If it crashes, XRP, if BTC crashes hard, XRP is going to go down. That's what's dangerous about calling out for a high price, is the reality that so much is tied to Bitcoin. We do see XRP decoupling. I got to recognize that we see XRP decoupling, and that's positive. But in reality, it's not probably completely decoupled. So that's dangerous for us to look at that price expectation without recognizing the volatility of Bitcoin. I think that's important. I think that's really important. So XRP technology is better than Bitcoin's general headline that we know. We know that. That's pretty typical. It's better technology. It works more efficiently. The whole conversation right now around other coins too, like EOS and what's the other ones, like IOTA and stuff, like all these other coins that kind of for a minute were holding on and like fighting for space. like Ethereum Classic even. Like, I don't really know. I don't really know if a lot of those coins are going to do much. I started to really think about like where are we headed with this, and it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. In reality, I really want to be KFN, who's partnered with Bitcoin? That's a good question. Who has partnered with Bitcoin? The problem with like Bitcoin is not really going to have partners. They're just going to have an ecosystem built around them. And if you want to start talking about like comparing Bitcoin and comparing XRP partners, we at least have to look at like the volume of transactions on the ledger, or like the ledger transactions, comparatively. I think that's something you could like talk about, even just looking at XRP ledger transactions are up. Bitcoin transactions are down. I think for overall in the year they're down because they're so expensive. Because they're expensive. The billionaires partner with BTC. Coin collector, bro, you funny. You funny. What up? What up, what up, what up, what up? XRP will rise to $50 early December within 24 hours, says Mohammed. Remember the one major bank going to use XRapid. So Mohammed just jumped in the stream and said XRP is going to jump to $50 in 24 hours in early December because of one bank using XRapid before 2019. So that's the thing is, we got 5 weeks to find that out. We got 5 weeks to see that happen, and it could be great if it happens. It could be popping off. That could be popping off. Let's see here. They'll need to raise the price in order to use XRapid. Yeah, the volume and liquidity is important for them to actually use it. I agree 100%. Mohammed Bayram. I agree that that's very important for it to be used, but I don't know about that 24-hour $50. Sounds cool, man. Sounds real cool, brah. Sounds real cool, brah. Okay, so this looks like a mess, but here we go. What is this? July, August. Actually, they're down. Ah, that's rough. Well, let's look from September to November. Oh, no. Okay, is it done? Is it done freezing? I think I just broke it. I think I just broke everything. The stream might have started over. How are you guys? What's going on? If not, we're still here. Cheers. We're looking at we're not looking at anything. You're looking at a blue sky. Hey, let's look at this. There we go. Boom. All right, here we go. This is the bit info chart. It's one of my favorites. This is where you can see the transactions this is the transactions by day, by like week. And you have Bitcoin in the blue, Ethereum in the red, and XRP in the orange. Ethereum's just like killing it pretty much, other than like some period in September where XRP popped up and hit a little spot. But in reality, this is a lot of up and down activity here for XRP transactions. They're kind of down actually in the last 2 months. But this is not these transactions aren't the ledger payments that we're going to see. I think if you go to XRP charts, you can see this is not the same as ledger payments. But anyway, this is where you can see Bitcoin partners. It's not really these aren't partners, obviously. This is just transactions per day. But Bitcoin's pretty stable. Ethereum's pretty stable. And XRP is like fighting up and down between them, like this mad up and down pattern. I don't even know. I don't know if that's from. I don't think that XRapid will be on these transactions APIs. I think they'll be on a payment API. I don't know. It's a good question. Nobody asked it, but I'm going to say it's a good question. Yo, you're still here. Okay, cheers. Hey, we're still here. We're all here. You're here. I'm here. It's a party. The stream says it's red. The stream says we're all in trouble. The stream says hit all the hotkeys at once. Okay.
I like you and have no reason not to.
I like you and have no reason not to.
Hey, did you guys hear about that new magical digital asset called XRP?
Yeah, Mohammed's right about that. I don't think anybody's really afraid of crypto. Anybody that really, I for a long time have speculated that XRP and Bitcoin were created by the same people or a similar group or possibly the same group. And I think that that's important to recognize as the reality that, we didn't have a global monetary problem until Bitcoin. Now we have a global monetary problem, and we also have a global monetary solution. And I was talking to someone at Thanksgiving about Bitcoin, and I was just jibbing the jab and not being too much of a know-it-all, just trying to ask questions and see what people know and listen and learn and feel out like what people expected or what people are thinking about crypto now, or like how do they feel about it now that they bought in a year ago and sold and they're still looking at it. And most people aren't interested in it anymore. Most people think that it's not going anywhere, and they're probably not going to pay attention to it again until it surpasses its all-time highs again. And I think that most people really think it's a scam now more than ever. People around me definitely at some point recently started being like, dude, it's maybe you should hush up. Maybe you should hush up with this. And I'm not going to because it's too obvious to me that, for one, Bitcoin is not going to solve it that much, but it's even more obvious that the whole thing is kind of like a false flag operation or like a two-step operation. It's like the board was set up to lead us to this moment with speculation and uncertainty around these assets, and that's what they want. That's where we're at. And the reality is, I think that the XRP's still going to put in the KYC and AML on the both ends of their tokens at every point. So there's not going to be a point where it's going to be like anonymity or whatever. They're not going to be anonymous. It's not going to be like a new revolution or anything. It's just going to be an upgrade to the financial system, or it's going to upgrade like the digital payment rails that everyone uses and everything functions on. It changes everything, and it's going to change slowly, and it's going to take time. It takes time for people to even realize the potential and start building on it. So yeah, there you go. Thinking about that, they're pretty much paired together. BTC stepping stone to XRP. It's important for people to kind of realize that BTC might be able to survive because of XRP. I think it's not. I'm not sure where it's going to go. If it'll go up or down, it's hard to say. I know people are like, oh, you got to get one BTC. It's going to be great. Not enough BTC for all the millionaires in the world. But I'm kind of feeling reluctant to like make that call now. I don't know. It's hard to say. Bitcoin was not thousands of dollars a few years ago, and I don't know if it'll be thousands of dollars in the future. People are saying yes. It's going to keep going up. And if it does keep going up, then it'd be worth holding it. But if it dies off and if it becomes inefficient, or if they realize Bittrex and Tether's been propping the price up, and in reality, the price is going to maybe even drop a little bit more, a lot more maybe, until some kind of mass capitulation happens, like a 99% loss. And then, and only then, will we rise like the phoenix from the ashes.
No? Well, now you do. I don't like it spicy.
I actually do like it spicy. I really do like it spicy. So we're looking at the transactions of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP transaction history here, up and down on this chart. Little hotkey for you guys. No big deal. Well. You guys are still talking about that 50 pump to 50. Pump to 50, bro. It's going to go to 50 tomorrow. To 50 to overnight 50. Bro, if it goes to 50 overnight, then we'll all wish we bought more at 37 cents. It's at 37. Bitcoin's at $4,000. The entire crypto market cap's at 129 billion. Bitcoin dominance is actually at 54%, which is actually pretty good for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's got some mad dominance up in this moment right now. But again, Bitcoin dominance down inside the year as so many tokens obviously have kind of swept in. Oh, the gap between XRP and Bitcoin looks like it's a little bigger now. $54 billion difference. Ooh, that's rough. And only a $3 billion difference between XRP and Ethereum. Again, these are just projections of the last numbers, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Miles Huddle, what's up? What's up, Miles? How are you doing? Bro, send us some beats. Send us some beats. Drop some beats. So, looking at the entire crypto market, looking at the fact that Ethereum is going to be paired with Oracle, and it has commercial enterprise solutions, and it has partial proof of stake coming through. They're moving away from proof of work algorithms. Looking at Bitcoin has been talking about their scaling solution, Lightning Network, being functional for a year now, and we're yet to see it actually be functional. XRP has continually achieved more and more partners. I don't know why Bakkt would talk about not going live with XRP, but I don't know if that's just part of their FUD or something. I don't know why they would do that. But looking at the people talking about building custodial services, so looking at building custodial solutions for these assets for people to have more trust and assurance and insurance of their holdings. Because some people don't want to put it on a nano. Some people don't want to have the control over their $1 million on a piece of paper with a few, 12 words on it. I get that. I get it. You don't want to have personal responsibility. You want to trust a centralized authority. It's paradoxical because that's kind of what this revolution in consensus does. Is it changes the need for single trusted authority. But we've kind of grown used to the comfort of this single trust, this single authority that has the control over, and really the big thing is insurance, the ability to offer you insurance and protection for your funds. Big stuff there. I get it. Big stuff. But anyway, it's Sunday night. Throw some questions at me if you want. We have some questions that I was going to look at on my YouTube videos. The comments from my last two YouTube videos about XRP, but I don't know if we're gonna look at those actually. Feeling like 30 minutes is pretty good. So I'm gonna talk to you guys for a minute. Say what's up. Where are you guys at? You've been accumulating for the last 3 months during this crash. It's painful to watch everything continue to fall, but there is peace knowing it makes that jump that much bigger. It's true. At some point in time, like 6 months ago, I was like, oh, if only it'll just keep dropping. I'll work so hard and I'll buy more and blah, blah, blah. It's funny as you say that to yourself and then it keeps dropping, you start to kind of like get those like moments where you're like, no. And then you're like, oh, okay, wait, maybe this is fine. This is fine. Especially when you realize it's Bitcoin that's dropping and Bitcoin's just pulling everything up and down. I get it. Yo, Chellfire. Yo, Jay. Stacking, what's up? I've always wanted to believe in 589, but it's a theory. Totally. I've always loved the idea, and I've loved the fact that people are super into the cartoon bears and the insider knowledge and stuff, but I never thought it was like... I don't know what to say. Okay, let's move on. Next comment. Not the other way around like I've heard it proposed. What? Maybe I missed something. 100 so-called bubbles, not going anywhere. Bitcoin will hit 50K. Steven Chip, I agree that this has been a very, very continual cycle. I so totally agree with this 100% that there's been 100 bubbles and 100 people called out for Bitcoin to die, and that so many times Bitcoin's being declared dead, and it always comes back. It always resurges. And I recognize that even if it goes, back up to its all-time high, 20K, that's still going to be a great resurgence. It's still going to look like a really strong asset, but I don't know if it'll look that great moving forward. I'm not sure if it'll even maintain 50K, if you know what I mean. Like if it gets to 50K, I feel like there's going to be a lot of like problems that'll highlight once we hit 50K. If we hit 50K, there's going to be a lot more problems with Bitcoin than we had at 20K. And at 20K, you know, there was the mempool filling up and everything costing like too much money to send, and you couldn't send it, and you were stuck with it, and you couldn't necessarily, you know, trade it or move it. It's hard to say that you can make any permanent call on that. I agree. Bitcoin has always come back so far. It's made continual returns, but this is also maybe the first time we saw, like, we don't know what's really been happening with Tether and Bittrex, if there was manipulation there or how much manipulation, how much they propped up the price. It's hard to say. And I think recognizing that that is potentially one of the things that has scared a lot of other people, custodial services, institutional investors, legacy investors, people who are like looking at NASDAQ like systems, and they're thinking about the emergence of cryptos and they're considering them. And then you look at the metrics and you look at the actual, you know, the metrics are not, you can't trust them enough. It's just hard to say that they're going to be, it's hard to make a call on it. I don't know if I can make a call on that. That's a good point, though, Steven Chip. I respect and appreciate your comment and your opinion. BTC to 50K or BTC to 0? Vote now in the comments. Say what you think. Vote now in the comments and win $1 million. Win $1 million. Not the other way around like I heard it. I like it spicy. Me too. I really do like it spicy. We'll be back to 50 cents in no time. I agree. 50 cents is coming. It's easy to see that 50 cents is looking solid, especially as Bitcoin's at 4. Bitcoin easily goes back up, pops a little bit, takes XRP with it, or Bitcoin drops a little bit more. XRP kind of finds a new support level, and then when Bitcoin comes back up, it takes XRP with it. I kind of feel like I was reluctant to ever declare Bitcoin dead, or possibly that it could ever die entirely, until I kind of like looked at this super lengthy breakdown comment that this guy was like, bro, think about it. If it ever goes to $150,000 per Bitcoin, I mean, think about how much, you know, money they're paying to miners, and think about how much money they're sending to China to pay for the miners. And he was like, I don't know if that's going to be likely. I don't know how likely that is. And I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, you got a good point, dude. And then I didn't respond to him or like his comment, but I really did like your comment. Thank you so much for commenting on and sharing your wisdom. The market is heavily manipulated right now, says Kareem Ali. I agree. It seems like there is some heavy-handed manipulation going on, and I don't know if we're getting any really good data anymore. I don't know if we're getting any really good new metrics or any good information. I feel like we just kind of hit this weird, it's like the valley of darkness or something. We're in the valley of darkness. People are like not posting anymore. People are kind of like, well, I take that back. The OG fams out there, they're still popping and locking on the dance floor. I see them shining their dance shoes and drinking water by the water cooler. They're there. They're there. They're coming hot. They're coming in hot. Major clean out before backed. Yeah, I agree. Major clean out. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with some of the comments here. Woo, thank you so much. Larry, my man, thank you, bro. Positive energy, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get my notifications to like route directly to you. Woo, thanks, brother. Thank you so much. I thought I was going to read it. I don't know if it will. Positive energy coming your way. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with you, your comments. There's a couple good ones I just skipped past. Oh, so many. I've just been like, blah, 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 blah. What? You believe something I'm not going to, I guess I'm not, I don't know. I don't know. What do you see us dropping down to before heading back up? That's a really good question, and I'm not really sure that I have a good answer for you. I don't think I know. I think that it's hard to say where the bottom is going to be found on Bitcoin. It's hard to say where the support levels will be found on XRP as it kind of breaks away. It's a lot of things to pay attention to, and I haven't even really been considering how low Bitcoin would go. I've really just been focused so much on XRP, finding its new support levels, and if XRP will even go that much lower unless Bitcoin really kind of drops a lot. So it's hard to say. It's definitely worth watching Bitcoin, but it's such a wild horse. It's a wild horse out there in the field. What you doing? We wow horsey. Load up at 25 cents. It'll be the last time. So Mid Waltz is saying we're going to hit 25 cents on XRP, which would probably be like some $1,500 less on Bitcoin. So like a $2,500, $2,800 Bitcoin. Is that what you're saying? $130 billion market cap last January, and we're $130 billion market cap last January. We're at 338. Yeah, that's 130 billion in just XRP. Danico, to put some context around Danico's comment, he said 130 billion market cap just last January, and we were at 338. That's true. That's very true. It's 100% true. A year ago, we were doing a lot better at XRP numbers for sure. Isn't $50 overnight for XRP like Bitcoin going to 400K overnight? It kind of is. Yeah, no, it kind of is. A little bit. It's kind of like a little bit more than that almost. And you know what? Maybe that's what we should start talking about. We should start being like, y'all heard about that overnight half milli BTC? Oh yeah, it's coming. That's a good point. That's a lot of money, potentially more than $400,000 overnight. I don't know. Let's hit a XRP moon. XRP moon. XRP. I don't know. But that's a good it's a good gain either way, I tell you what. It's a good gain. 100x. I don't think any of us here want to talk about facing YouTubers off against each other. Leave that to Twitter games, please. I don't know who's facing off anymore. I haven't been around. I don't know who's facing off. Is there going to be like a XRP YouTuber boxing match? Remember that remember what was his name? Jay like Dicer? No, what was his name? I forget. Logan Paul and somebody fought on YouTube. Do you think XRP and XLM are working together? That's a reoccurring rumor or question that I keep hearing, and it's possible. We looked at that in a video and recognized that there is potential for emerging technology companies to work together to acquire new partners or bigger corridors to gain market and to spur innovation to help encourage the catalyst of their technology being used. I don't know if that's happening. It seems like it could be happening. They've also had a pretty not friendly history with each other, so I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. What's good? What's up, Crypto LA? What's up, man? How are you guys doing? Why would I pay $100? I don't know, man. I don't know what you're paying $100 for. Maybe we have already bottomed. Maybe we have. So if we bottomed right now at 4K, we're already under the cost of a Bitcoin. So it's not profitable to mine right now. Anybody who's mining right now is pretty much swallowing some profits. I don't know who's mining. This is why it's dangerous. This is why people are saying Bitcoin could tank more. It's hard to say. If it's not profitable to mine it, why would you be mining it? Who's mining it if it's not profitable? Again, as nobody starts mining it, then it maybe becomes profitable. So it's kind of like paradoxical, or maybe it'll find its own balance at a new price. I don't really know. I don't really know how that works. KFN, give me your Octagon prediction. Maybe we have already bottomed, possibly. There's going to be a big psychological effect when XRP takes #1 spot. Cisco, my boy, what's up? Yeah, that's true. It's true. That's going to be a big, heavy blow to a lot of Bitcoin maximalists and a lot of crypto enthusiasts that have for a long time fought off the possibility of XRP domination. They've ignored the possibility of XRP domination. It's crazy to think that in reality, yeah, that's going to be a heavy blow. It's a big psychological blow for them to see XRP achieve dominance over Bitcoin. And when it does, I don't know if it's going to be like a back and forth like it did with Ethereum for a minute. It might just take it and just run off with it, and that'll be done. It'll not be good for those Bitcoiners. Yeah, BTC is the test coin. That's what Mr. XRP said after that. That's smart. That's smart. Muhammad says, what do you think about the Schwartz participating in Bitcoin creation? That's something I kind of thought about and suggested being a possibility because someone probably smarter than I suggested it, or maybe I heard it somewhere, or maybe I thought of it myself. I don't remember, but it does seem likely to recognize that maybe they built the same, maybe it's the same people that built everything. People always think that Bitcoin's built as like a anti-establishment. It's like the narrative of Bitcoin is like it's against the establishment. It's going to help free us from the entrapment of the authoritarian rulers. But I don't know about that. NSA has been researching cryptography and like looking at some of these. They're the ones that actually put the patent through for the SHA-256. There's a lot of things that make you kind of recognize and speculate that maybe there was not an anti-establishment movement to start Bitcoin, but more like a new world order establishment to start Bitcoin. And then they use Bitcoin as a test coin, and Bitcoin is part of the stepping stones, again, to bring on the new digital age and the internet of value and putting these tokens through. Again, once I was talking to people at Thanksgiving and recognizing, like, guys, I was trying to tell people about, like, I try to tell people a little bit, but I also want to listen and learn and hear what they have to say and what they're feeling. And people are not talking about XRP. People are talking about Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, or some people are mentioning like Monero or like some other coins, Dash or something. They're saying these coins and they're like, yeah, like it's gonna maybe do something really well. And then none of them know about the BSA, the Bank Security Act. And I was like talking to a couple of people and I was like, yeah, but what about the Bank Security Act? And they were like, what is that? And I was like, well, that's like the law that makes everyone force through KYC and AML in order for them to have access on these specific gates and checkpoints for financial systems. And I was like, that's what XRP is doing, working with regulators, working with KYC, AML at checkpoints on these gates to become useful, become functioning in the real world with these legacy systems. And they're like, what? So the conversation is so skewed sometimes. Like Bitcoin's not gonna, they don't want to ever meet KYC and AML restrictions. And XRP's been doing that from day one. There's just a big gap here. Like there's a big gap between what's really happening and how well people even understand the conversation. I'm all about, consensus revolution. I'm all about freedom from the authority and freedom from the establishment. But I have to recognize that I think the people that built Bitcoin, I think they built XRP. I think that the people that built XRP might have built Bitcoin, something along those lines, back and forth. And I'm not trying to like scare you with any of the New World Order stuff, but I'm just saying like there's been a plan to kind of create a global financial system for a minute. I'm going to try to catch up with some of your comments. What's up, Crypto SB, my boy? What's up, man? How are you? You gonna show some chart knowledge for us, bro? Tell us what's going on. Where's Bitcoin going? Show us Bitcoin's path. Bitcoin's path. Where? Yeah. Oh man. Jeez. Oh man. You guys are beautiful. You guys are beautiful and amazing. I have too many comments. I can't even catch. Let's hit some hotkeys. I just saw someone said no honkies. Let's honky it.
I like you and have no reason not to.
I like you and have no reason not to.
Hey, did you guys hear about that new magical digital asset called XRP?
Wow. So many people in here. Thanks a bunch, guys. Smash that like button, smash sub, smash the bell. I was trying to catch up with your comments and you guys are just dropping so many. Thank you so much for all your enthusiasm and for all your good words, all your good questions, good comments. Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch up. I was trying to say like we were gonna bounce out of here like 20 minutes ago, and I've just been going for a minute. Well, I'm trying to catch up. Let's see. You had a Bitcoin and you cashed it in. Smart. That's what I was talking about a few weeks ago. I was like, I don't know if I should go all out of Bitcoin or not. XRP Moon. No Moon key. Guys, we have a technical difficulty. Hold on 1 second. We honky. Report error. XRP Moon. XRP. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up. What comment was directed at me? Chisme. What comment was directed at me? 400 BTC. Can't say it couldn't happen. Ahmed, you're right. I'm not going to say it couldn't happen either. I'm not going to say anything can't happen. Honestly, I didn't think Bitcoin would go to 20K when I was talking about it being like it was like hundreds of dollars, and we were laughing about it then. Like, that's hundreds of dollars. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, it's so crazy. Did not think it would go to 20K. Did not think that at all. Could it go to 400K? Sure. Anything's possible. Anything's possible out here. So hard to know. All I want for Christmas is 589. Are Chinese dudes mining a lot cheaper? I don't know. I have no idea. That's a great question. I don't know if they have cheaper access to power somehow. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure like that most people pay around. I think the cost to mine it, like how much it costs to create the power to mine a Bitcoin. I think it costs more to mine it right now than you get paid to make it. So I think that's a problem. Both on. Thank you so much for clarifying. That's why people are mining it right now, because they have faith it's going to go back up. So you can mine it right now to get it, and then you're holding it when it goes back up to a profitable sell point. So yes, maybe that will happen for a minute. How long will that happen? I don't know. How long will they believe it's going to go up? I guess Steve and Chip earlier said, people are just always recognizing it's always gone back up. So we have to say maybe it potentially will just go right back up and take XRP with it, and then XRP achieves dominance, maybe getting a few more dollars added from the utility. It's interesting to look at this and think about it. And we can go back and forth all day, but I'm gonna have to probably just say you're beautiful and amazing, guys. Let's answer a few more, just because you guys are really helping me right now, helping me focus on your comments. I appreciate it. What's not a theory? I don't know, H. Burke. The community needs to stick together, not allow internal divide. We too strong. We are stronger together. We are stronger united. We definitely have a lot of people that are just now coming to the space. Newbies, hey, cheers. Smash like, smash sub, smash subscribe. Hit the bell. We have newbies coming. We have people that are kind of bailing all the time because it's just not profitable, and they've waited so long and they're tired of the spiel. I always think about how Ripple execs are always so patiently just kind of going through the motions and always saying the same things, not really getting tired of repeating themselves, and it shows, how much they understand that they just kind of need to keep informing people and stay true to the delivery of information, and that's the more important thing right now. I did say that in my video, the last one I dropped. Not really trying to call anyone out or be like against anyone. Really appreciative of everyone in XRP, everyone that's in XRP. They find different audiences. They relate to different people. They have different people that they have a good rapport with, and everyone has their own way of getting information out into the community. And each one of us as individuals in the community has our own way of processing the information and feeling comfortable sharing it, and feeling comfortable putting an ecosystem together of our own about how we understand it and how we can invite people into this conversation. And so I think the biggest thing for us to remember right now is definitely that as a new person coming in, it's one of those things that I always learn my lessons in life way too late. Definitely, you can't argue with a fool. And the problem with arguing with a fool is that an onlooker can't tell the difference between the two of you. An onlooker can't tell the two of you apart. If you're arguing with a fool, an onlooker can't tell the two of you apart. So you're a fool. Stop doing it. And I have to say, I really like that. I think that's true. I think we have to recognize, like, if a new person's coming to the space and we're just all bickering about our petty opinions, that doesn't look too good. It's not sharing a lot of information. We're not putting out a lot of information. We're not sharing anymore. Anyway, let's so a few more comments maybe. I want to answer more of your comments because you guys are so great and I love chatting with you. You're just keeping me kind of distracted for the time being from some things, and I really appreciate you. I appreciate that. I'm going to answer some more. I'm going to just dive through some of these comments and see what you guys went to town on these comments for a second. Let's just see if I can bounce through them here. What's up? They drank it. Yeah, New World Order. You like riddles? Cool. Honkies. Smash them. Let's hit a honky then. Let's hit a honky. Let's do what do we like? What do we like? Let's do Kung Fu News. Smash everything. Smash all the buttons. I can't stand screamers. All right. Let's see. Catching up with your comments. Nothing works in China. They just rip off other people's tech. That's not necessarily very nice. Well, let's see. What is this $1 end of year, $3 end of year price prediction? Don't realize XRP this low means we don't have liquidity and Ripple has failed. Eddie Money. Eddie Money is talking about the liquidity needed for the payment corridor to be useful. Again, looking at the fact that they have high-risk corridors highlighted first, I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe people will be using it in these lower volume payments for a minute, and it kind of like demonstrates the effectiveness of it. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, it's true that $1 into year is not going to be the biggest gain, but I think that they'll figure it out. I think they'll make it work. And again, they've recognized, they even have said themselves verbally, I've heard David Schwartz say, they recognize that people that are saying that they're going to fail, that's because they've picked a really they've picked a huge challenge to provide this type of solution, to provide this global liquidity solution. It's a very challenging endeavor. And they recognize that there's a risk there. And we all should recognize that they recognize that there's a risk, I think. Maybe the crash was engineered on purpose to give XRP number one spot. You know what? To take your comment a little bit further, Steve McQueen, I would say not only would the crash be orchestrated at some point, I think that in reality, the pump would have been orchestrated too. Like the run-up of Bitcoin was orchestrated in a sense. And that, I think, is possible. That's very possible. You take a miner to work? Nice, dude. Dude, thank you so much. My man bun does look pretty good today. Thank you, Ahmed. No homo. You're beautiful too, bro. I was watching, then noticed you're live. That's right. I'm live right now. Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson, thanks for subscribing, bro. Thanks, man. What's up, Crypto Man? Crypto Man? What's up from Canada? Bruce Leroy. I just skipped all your comments, guys, and just jumped to the very bottom. There was so many, and I really want to catch up with all your comments, but I feel like I'm gonna jump to the end and just see what you guys are saying right now. I'm gonna give another 2 minutes, another 5 minutes, and then I'm out of here. So what do you guys got for me? Michael Shack 210, yo, smash the like button, smash the sub, smash the like button. What's up? Peter Schiff is happy selling gold. X Rapid, you love it? Sounds like the song I know. Who needs global domination when you're on the moon? That's true, bro. That's true. Who needs global domination when you're on the moon? This should be like our 5-minute countdown background or something. Like a 5-minute countdown. Dun, dun, dun. I should have a song. I think I should have a song. Song? Okay. Oh yeah, guys, 5-minute countdown song. What you guys got? What's happening? For reals. See ya. Farewell. Hey, what's up, Kelly? How are you? Cheers. Hey, Kelly. Why will XRP go up? Why will XRP go up in 53 minutes? Well, let's go look at the chart right now. Why is it going up right now, bro? Let's see. Ooh, it's bouncing right now. It's bouncing around right now. Bouncing around 38 at this moment. What's up? XRP strong. Crypto did a conspiracy vid on this. Crazy decent watch, huh? When will XRP go up? Why will it go up in 53 minutes? I don't know, man. That's a good question. Opinion on this week recovery or more downstream movement? Oh, that's a really great question. I'm thinking that this week might be another week of Bitcoin capitulation and XRP recovery. That's just kind of what I'm hoping a little bit, personally. But it could go anyway. I think it's possible to see both of them follow each other up or down. Let's see. Sophie kind of guessed something. Ripple's smart people. I think Ripple's smart people too. I think David Schwartz is very smart. I think David Schwartz has a very, very intelligent approach to developing this system and really putting the thoughtful approach to implementing it as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's still things we don't know about that possibly are on the horizon for us. And I just don't know if we can. I don't want to be speculating right now. I feel like this 5-week crunch, I'm just going to start paying attention as much as I can. And looking around, but yeah, 5-week crunch till end of year, guys. What can we do? What's happening? What do we need? What are we gonna get done? How much money can I make? And I'm thinking out loud here and put into the market. Like, how much money can I go and take from my savings and put into the market in this downturn? It's really hard. It's really hard to recognize that we've been putting money in. I personally, I don't know what you guys have been doing. I've been putting money in and it keeps dropping, and that hurts. It sucks. I kept buying it because I really did expect it to find a new bottom each time, and I just kept buying so much more. It's hard to like commit more money to it, but it's interesting to see for sure. This 5-week crunch till end of year. It's hard to say. Hard to say, but they're definitely doing a great job over there at Ripple. Thank you so much, Sam Bat. Expecting Barry White to start singing? He might come in the background. You never know. Let's see. You would love a 25-cent XRP. It might happen. It might happen. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. You guys are beautiful and amazing. We're closing in on that 5-minute window. The song's fading out, I think. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a 5-minute song. I have no idea. It came back. The song came back. You guys are beautiful. You're beautiful and amazing. Thank you so much for coming and joining me on this live stream. Thank you so much for our super chatters for sending me some love. And what's happening? Tell me with you guys what's happening in your life. Drop some comments if you guys are watching this later, because I know you guys are live streaming that are watching it. You can comment right now, but later when it hits the channel, tell me what's going on with you guys. What are you excited about for the next 5 weeks? What happens if it does moon? What happens if it doesn't moon? Tell me both. Tell me both things. What are you guys thinking? Happy to be here. So happy to have you guys showing up, sending me messages, being really supportive. I wouldn't be here without you guys. It really means a lot. It means so much from me to you, from you to me. I really appreciate it. Kung Fu Nerd Army strong. We broke 13K. We broke 13K. Let's do that like 14K, 15K, 20K too. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. If you're not subscribed already, smash the button. Smash the bell. Do all the things. It's so beautiful to see you guys. I appreciate it. Farewell. You're beautiful. You're beautiful and amazing just how you are. Have a great day until I see you next time. Thank you so much, Lox Wolf. I appreciate it. You're too kind.